Let's move on to this particular issue. It's barely a month, okay, after helicopter crash. No, I'm talking about helicopter crash. You see, your ministers and your crowful bibria or more heads of states. No, omunina ewu ya. Yes, sad. Yen kai ubia ya, but then I deal with AC. Now, in some way, see, you know, the big question Ibisane say, what is next? Because when we say before the BBC and I say BBC, you can't semna a two cha and I say a die out, and as a case so die out. But then President John Dramani Mahama, we are learning say, one more movie, no, still now, omodana kuma so. I didn't hear because that's sorry, Ghana are reaching out to France for help on two fronts in regards to with the helicopter crash. Now, before I get to us, I would like to put this particular press release on the screen because this particular press release, in the detail what the government is saying, we are going to share the more details into it. Into share the whole screen so this is coming from the Ministry of Defense. So let's just enlarge this and read it. As 24, as Z9 helicopter crash investigation board commences work. So now they are saying, say, helicopter crash near Kumunkofono, the work is still ongoing. Now, there's a new twist here because the model of the helicopter near crashing a Z9 and a Z9, which is a Chinese owned and a Chinese manufactured helicopter, Ghana, procured way back in 2004 from the Chinese. I say Accra, August 25, 2025. The Ministry of Defense hereby informs the public that investigation board established to inquire into the recent Z9 or Z9 helicopter crash has formally commenced its work. The board is chaired by the National Security Coordinator with membership drawn from the Ghana Air Force and the Aircraft Accident and Incident Investigation and Prevention Bureau of the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, GCAA. So they are trying to tell us, investigation here in full force because we need to know what really did happen. Remember, in some way, there were scores of certain people within the National Democratic Congress. No more alleged say this was a coup plot to kill President John Dramani Mahama. Now, their allegations and their reasons were that helicopter you say a crash and crash it a blasty into a blasty a ban is saying a blasty because they checked everything before they actually went on board. And according to this particular NDC minister in some your party say MPP knew said John Dramani Mahama was going to take this helicopter. So say some people had an ulterior motive say yenko ye way. So at the end of the day, say Mahama knew because Mahama na popular. Mahama knew at the end of the day any news. So what I say, okay, yes, and so enter us to be on this particular front. Or say the United States of America is providing advice and assistance to the board through visiting investigators from the U.S. Air Force. So we are learning, say, aside from France, are seeking help from them to investigate how the helicopter crash happened. How this whole thing happened within a short period of time. Was it from the helicopter? Was it from the pilots? Was it from the atmospheric pressure? Was it an assassination plot to kill President John Dramani Mahama and Sidin Kitia? These are questions, Omubisa. So now the US is involved. The United States of America have also been involved in this particular case. That is what this letter is saying. So aside from investigation, the US is involved and now France is also involved. The board may also invite other relevant experts and institutions, both local and international, to assist with investigation. It will be recalled that on the day of the incident, 6th August 2025, preliminary investigation team was constituted to gather all available evidences relating to the crash in support of the board's work. The preliminary investigation team is scheduled to submit its report to the board today. The investigation board has been mandated to complete its work within 30 days. So now, omo party say investigation omo commence somewhere on August 25th. Now we are learning say it is not just government who is involved, another Ministry of Defense who is involved in this. The FBI is involved, the US Air Force, US Air Force is involved, and now France is involved. So where does France come in? And you be moving to this particular article. And now in summer, if TV3 Hoba na 3 News Eba or more patches said this whole thing no France have been involved. Two shots the old screens was a helicopter crash. President Mahama announces plan to seek support from France to train Ghana Air Force. So aside from the fact, sir, this whole issue, this whole helicopter issue, we are investigating. We want to know how the aircraft got, how it came down. Was it the fault of the pilot? Was it the atmosphere? Say that time, no, if you for travel, was it someone or tries to assassinate the president? What really did happen? Aside from they doing all of this investigation too, they are assisting or seeking support from France to train our Ghana Air Force. Now, I want to ask this question more and more, Shemi. Do you think we bringing France on board is a good thing? Because France is in a position right now in Africa, Obi and France are saying, Mali ekiki out France, Cameroon ekiki out France, Niger ekiki out France, Burkina Faso ekiki out France, Ivory Coast ekiki out France, Ghana there you see the France amombra no metrini yen for. If the people train our pilot, don't you think say bibe tima koso? And also no the machines, the system ni bibia omu. I'm just asking a question. Anyway, yen to aso. To show the details, also President John Dramani Mahama has expressed Ghana's interest in more collaboration with France, especially by tapping into the European countries' expertise in the aviation industry to equip the Ghana Air Force in terms of training and safety measures. So now, no, they are saying, say, oh, one more, aviation, no, perhaps no. The air done and additional more things are coming up. So they need to learn more. They need to do more courses perhaps every few months near there. The Omusia 20 years ago, and now 10 and 4 or 2 years ago, no, in terms of aircraft, then they can get that expertise. And at the end of the day, no, and yet me can say NCBM forever. A bit messy, a bit sensi, but then a bit very minimal. And you actually years so and then a money boama and co. A chabit my me, a chabit my the president, a chabit my bear, even MPP Baumiana in Japan, which is a very scary thing. This comes on the heels of the tragic helicopter crash that claimed 8 lives, including the defense minister, Mr. Edward Omane-Boama, on Wednesday, August 6th. President Mahama made the announcement on Thursday, September 4th, when he bid farewell to the outgoing ambassadors of Angola, Malta, and France. TV3's presidential correspondent Komla Kluche reported that President Mahama expressed Ghana's interest in more collaboration with France, especially by tapping into its expertise in the aviation industry to equip the Ghana Air Force in terms of training and safety issues, especially after the tragic helicopter crash that claimed 8 lives. President Mahama further reiterated Ghana's readiness to collaborate with international partners in the area of trade, investment, energy, and skills. So now, Mama is saying, hey, Bia, we did something wrong. Hey, Bia, and then these are issues we need to buy. So perhaps no, now is the time I was here reach out to France. Because France, who will be need the aviation industry cheaper, But we say the world's largest plane and the second largest plane, which is Boeing, which is Airbus. Airbus basically started from France, Germany, and UK. So we seeking help from these companies are Urban Aviation. They are the best and they know the in and outs. No, but that's not to say France itself, no helicopter crash any ade a koso recently crab so amaniku a government official. But then we still need to learn more. Need me and stop it future occurrences like these particular things are here the course. So that is the whole argument air course is here obia eche now doing concern this particular issue. Now yeah ba so because me no ka say no a DVLA boss and I say DVLA see an own party say they are about to bring a new your friend say number plate into the system. Okay. Some number plate here on the Airbus system, you know, so the DVLA boss basically want to debut its new number plates in the system. Okay, as our number plate it is going to start in the year 2026. So the big question is what is really going on?